do you know Werner von Braun, the man who created the V weapons, the rocket weapons?
I think so. He used them to fire them on England.
Yes, and he also was a war criminal, but the United States needed his brain, and he was actually, what do they say, the father of NASA, or the father of the moon landing.
Oh, really?
But he was a German Nazi, and so, but that was very interesting. So, and so we went to his laboratory where he was creating these directional ballistic missiles, basically, and so that was really interesting. And actually, some of the prisoners there escaped by flying a plane out of it.
Oh, wow.
But I think they were later captured, but I thought that was an amazing story.
And I imagine you haven't been to Dush i Malwar Fabrik?
No. Where's that?
In Krakow, Oskar Schindler's factory.
I did not go to Krakow. We went to Warsaw, and where Treblinka was, and I'm trying to think because it was a 16-day tour and everything kind of starts to blend with each other, but it was a very...
You probably didn't even go to where Władysław Spielman lived.
Where did Spielman live?
I think he could have lived somewhere in the ghetto. I mean...
Yes, we went to the Warsaw ghetto, and interestingly enough, the woman that hosted the tour is a world-renowned historian. Her name is Alexandra Ritchie, and she and her husband, who's in the Polish parliament, bought a estate outside of Warsaw, and it was a year away from falling down, okay? But they rehabbed it, and it's not huge, but it's big, but it's beautiful. And she found out that it was the German headquarters for the biggest tank battle on the Eastern Front.
Oh, wow.
And after then, since they were in Poland after the war, they became part of Russia or Soviet Union. And so then it became a Soviet hospital. So, but her daughters will come back with like German helmets. Their gardener found live ordnance.
Wow.
I mean, they were pretty worried about it. So yes, so I want to go there with a metal detector because I would love to find some of those artifacts.
And Irina Sandler and the place where she worked?
Okay, so Irina Sandler worked, so the woman, Alexandra Ritchie, her husband's father worked with Irina Sandler, and they're naming a bridge after him between Germany and Poland. I just can't remember his last name because she doesn't have his last name. So, but do you have any other questions?
I think that's all.